As the fastest human calculator in the world, and I go all over the world racing calculators on television and radio and doing presentations in schools, all ages, all levels, and I have a simple goal of trying to help make maths fun and show you guys how to think a little bit like a calculator and show you some shortcuts and stuff. But before I get started, I just want to know who I'm dealing with, so if you guys don't mind. Let's see, is there anybody 12 and under in here? It doesn't look like it. So 13, oh there are, where's 12? Let's see 12. All the 12s. You guys all look so old, come on. Okay, anybody 11? We have any 11s? Just 12s there, okay, 13? 13, I think you guys raised your hand twice. 14? 15? Any old people? 15, okay, 16? 17, 18, you guys are all way too old. All right. So, as a human calculator, I'm considered a mathlete. And if you're an athlete, you guys know that you have to sort of stretch out first to sort of get warmed up. And so the same thing goes for human calculators or mathletes is I just don't start doing really big stuff. I have to get my brain warmed up and then I get going in faster and doing bigger numbers. So would you mind coming up and running the calculator for us so the students can just enjoy the show and not have to worry about it? I'm going to race the calculator here, but to get started, I have to just get warmed up. So we're not going to race. We're just sort of, just getting tuned in here. I'm going to have the students give me some numbers, and I just want you to punch them in and add them up for now. We're going to add. Could I have somebody, whose birthday is it? Anybody's birthday or close birthday? Somebody just went by? Where at? Oh, hi. You're not a student, though, are you? Okay, cool. All right. Any students almost have a birthday just now or coming up or just passed? Okay, what's your name?
Isabel.
Isabel. So you got to say some numbers loud enough so everybody in the room can hear you, all right? So, well, what I'd like you to do is pick two-digit numbers, and after you say a two-digit number like 42, I'll say plus. And then you say another number, I'll say plus. We'll go back and forth, all right? She'll do it on the calculator, and I'll try to do it in my head, all right? So real loud and clear. So are we at 0? Good. All right, go ahead.
63.
63 plus.
72.
72 plus.
81.
Plus.
93.
One more.
21.
330. Wow. Very good. All right, let's try something harder. Can I have another volunteer? Okay, what's your name? Josh. Addition's pretty easy, so we'll try multiplication. First off, how many of you could add up a bunch of four or five two-digit numbers in your head without pencil and paper? Just raise your hand, like I just did. Nobody? All right. Okay, where are we at? Who did I pick? Hey, Josh, how you doing? Let's try multiplication then, all right? So try two-digit numbers, two-digit numbers, and I'll multiply them in my head while she does it on there.
All right. 61. 52.
3172. Yep. Okay. Lucky. All right, Josh. One more. I'll get faster as we go here.
126.
Times a two-digit number.
Times 55.
126 times 55. 6930. Yeah. Okay. Let's try something harder. Can I get a student to volunteer some division? Okay. Yeah. Three-digit number divided by a one-digit number. Okay. Go ahead.
495.
495 divided by
8.
by 8 is 61.875. Alright, okay, one more, let's try one more. Let's get an old person in the back, one of the old students. Come on, one of the old students pick some numbers. Yeah, the guy in the middle there, sorry, nobody else will. Three-digit by one-digit.
619 divided by 8.
Well, that's actually 77.375, something like that, is that right? Okay, lucky guess. Alright, so I'm getting warmed up, and now what I'd like to share with you next is my Guinness World Record. The Guinness people gave me 15 seconds to race a calculator. So they found the fastest operator, and the judge chose a random number, like, let's do, oh, I'm sorry. Could punch in 5 plus 5 equals, and you get 10. Now hit equals again, what do you guys think it would say?
15.
15 is right. Hit equals, hit equals, hit equals, and watch, it keeps counting by 5. It's called a constant, counting by a number. So that's what they had me do, is they picked a random number and had to count by it. Well, they chose 38. So the judge says 38. The accountant had to do it on the calculator. He had to go 38 plus, 38 plus, 38 plus, 38 plus, 38 plus, as fast as he could for 15 seconds. Racing me just doing it out loud. So on the calculator, you're just going to have to hit equals. You don't have to go through all that nightmare, okay? And at the end of the 15 seconds, he had 28 answers and I had 35. So I actually beat it by 7. And then I broke that record again in London a couple of years later with 36. And now my current world record I just set in Tokyo, Japan this summer is 37 answers in 15 seconds. So I would like to demonstrate that for you. So is there any student that would like to pick a number for me to count by? Yes, sir? 2-digit number.
77.
Okay, that's brutal. Thank you. 77 plus 77 equals, you get 154. If she hits equals again, it should add 77 more and give you 231, right? So I'll just keep adding and she'll keep hitting equals. Stay with me, okay? Make sure I'm doing them. So the next one should be 308, 385, 462, 539, 616, 693, 770, 847, 924, 1001, 1078, 1155, 1232, 1309, 1386, 1463, 1540, 1617, 1694, 177, 1848, 1925, 2002. Like that, right? Let's just try one more. All right, somebody else like to pick a number? Yes?
29.
29. So we're going to do 29 plus 29 equals, and I'll just go. Now that time, you guys, I went slow, and then I started going faster, and then I go full speed. This time I want to share with you what it's like when I'm actually on a television set trying to break a world record. So I'm going to go full speed this time. So just do the best you can. No worries, you know, but you guys do. I'll be going pretty fast here, okay? So you guys ready? Okay, so what do we pick? 29? 29. 58, 87, 116, 145, 174, 203, 232, 261, 290, 319, 348, 377, 406, 435, 464, 493, 522, 551, 580, 609, 638, 667, 696, 725, 754, 783, 812, 841, 8709, 899, 928, 957, 986, 1015, 1044, 1073. Oh, right with me. Very good. Nice work. Thank you. Give her a hand, you guys. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so how many of you can do that? Wow, that's impressive. All right, so I just sort of showed you what it's like to go into human calculator mode, and that's my little bit of a demonstration just to share with you guys that I can do numbers and do them pretty quickly in my head, and why I have the title that I do. Well, what I'd like to do with the rest of the time that I have is share with you how to turn on your calculator, how to think and see numbers like a calculator, and I really think it will help you and help you see numbers in a new way and make you feel more comfortable with numbers in everyday life and hopefully in school too. Take a look at my friend up here, this little calculator. When you travel the world doing math demonstrations, this guy's your best friend, because if I wanted to demonstrate what I could do and you all had to hand write out my problems and figure it all out before I get there, it just wouldn't have the same kind of rhythm to it. This really allows you guys just to see that I'm in check, but to see that I'm actually doing something that's even hard to do on a calculator. And so, take a look up here at the calculator, and you'll see there's 10 buttons on the screen. There's 10 digits on this little screen right here, and those 10 digits allow me to answer any question you guys throw at me. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 digits. We have 10 fingers, and we're all sort of taught to think like this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's okay if you want to count your fingers. But that's not what's going to help you with your math. So watch this. 10 digits on that calculator. What's the first, when you turn on a calculator, what number appears on the screen? 0. So watch this. I think like a calculator. I start at 0. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 10 digits fit on your fingers like that, 0 through 9. So if you guys don't mind, humor me. Put your hands up in the air. Come on, like you don't care. Shake it out. Get rid of the 1 through 10. It's a bad idea. Close your fists. And now let's turn on the calculator in your brain by starting with 0 on the first digit together. You ready? 0, 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Does that feel weird? Okay, everybody try it on your own one time. Just look at your hands. Go ahead, get it over. And don't do it again until you get home because it looks really funny, just so you know. But I promise you it fits 0 through 9. So, now, I just showed you that there's 10 symbols that I use to answer every math question on the planet as a human calculator. And here's the symbols. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Before I get into the math behind those 10 digits, I want to share something with you. Does anybody, well, I won't even ask, don't worry if you do or don't. If you don't worry about it. If you do, just enjoy. But why do those numbers look the way they do? Why does a 1 look like a 1? Why does a 7 look the way it does? Who made up a 4? Why do those shapes have what those shapes are to make all those numbers?